Welcome to Watson Library. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use library databases to find research articles that are both scholarly and peer-reviewed. Let's go ahead and get started. From the main library webpage, there are two different ways you can search for the databases by subject. On the left, under the menu, you can search Database Directory here, or you can scroll down to the purple bar here for database directories. We're going to go ahead and click that, which will bring us to the database directory page. Here you can see a list of databases by title, or you can search databases that have been curated by the subject discipline. We're going to go here to Education and select that drop-down. If you notice, there's a list of different databases. You can click on each database. They're listed by title and they've been sorted here by the subject area. For education, I would recommend searching ERIC. I might also look at Psychology and Behavioral Sciences collection, PsycInfo. You may look at Sociology Index Bold Text, or some of these other databases listed depending on the type of paper that you're researching. But let's go ahead and start with ERIC. And now you'll notice search boxes. Here it shows us we're in the ERIC database, and we'll go ahead and enter a keyword search. So I'm looking for student engagement, and if you notice, you will have a drop-down box of selected terms, which you may or may not find useful. I'm going to select student engagement. I can also add additional terms using the Boolean search operators, which are connector words. You can use and, or, and not. And is going to give me a smaller search because I'm looking for these terms together. You could use or, which will give you a larger search. You're looking for one term or another term. And you can also use not to exclude certain search terms. So let's go ahead and search for student engagement and strategies. If I want to broaden it, I might select strategies or methods or techniques. So we will go ahead and search that. You also have other drop-downs if you are searching for a title author, and there are others. I'm going to show you on this page, you do have some filters, for example, bold text, peer-reviewed here. You can select them, or you can go ahead and begin your search, which I'm going to do that, and choose my filters from this page. It's up to you which method you prefer. If you notice here on this page, we have a large number of results, but we haven't filtered these results. I'm going to look at the first one. It shows it's a dissertation. Here's your title, your author, and I could click into this for more information, but I don't want to include dissertations in my search. So what I'm going to do is go up here to all filters, use this box here, click on it, and I'm going to start filtering my results. Filters are your best friend, so use these to refine your search. I'm going to select bold text. I'm going to select peer-reviewed, but that's up to you and what your faculty member prefers. These are scholarly articles, but whether they're peer-reviewed, you can choose that here. I'm going to select peer-reviewed. Now, if I would like articles within a certain time period, I can select this, and I would like within the last 5 years. Then you want to choose your source type. And that means what would you like your results from? I'm looking for academic journals. I don't want to include dissertations or reports or books. That's up to you. I can select this box, and the number next to it corresponds to how many search results are included in that search. So this is a high number here, but we'll keep refining our search. So I've selected that. I can use this little menu bar, this menu bar here, to move that out of my way. Then I also have some other filters that I can use. This one you may find very helpful here. Subject. So what I can do is click that. I could search another search term here. I could add it and refine it here. But I want to point this out. What you can do with this, with your subject search, is it will tell you learner engagement. It should have your highest search results with your keywords you have entered. But you can also jump to, basically filter by articles that include higher education. And here it's 8,219. So I can keep selecting and refining my search. And it might also help you, I'm going to go ahead and expand this, it might help you think about your topic as well. And if you notice, you can keep scrolling down. Maybe I want to include teacher attitudes. I could select that. So we are only going to return 2,128 search results. And then I would keep refining it and adding additional search terms. I'm going to go ahead and just select that. But if you notice, this is a very long, fine list of subjects. So certainly use this for your search. But I'm going to select just the one filter. And I'm going to go ahead and update this. And I'm going to apply it. So if you remember, I've searched full text, peer-reviewed, last 5 years, and then I filtered it more with a subject search. So now I have 353 search results. I can look at the articles that I have here, and it will list them. You can select them to save them, to print them out. Here we have teacher's perspective and strategies. I could scroll down. This is your list, but let me go ahead and scroll back up to the top. So to open it, I can click here on the title. I can click here as well. I'm going to click the title because I would like to see more information and I would like to see the abstract. Here's our title. This is our journal, the database, the author. I'm going to go back to the full text to read it, but I want to see if there's additional information. If you notice anything in blue, that's going to be hyperlinked. So if you click it, it will then search for, say, this author or this source. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. So this gives you additional information. Page count, publication information. And I would like to also point out, here's your education level. Again, you can click on any of these search terms and it will change your search. It will then search by those terms. You can also look at your descriptors. This may also help you thinking about your search strategy, other keywords you might want to use. And it gives you your geographic area, which you could change or you could refine for your search. And here's my abstract that I can read to see if this is what I want to use for my paper. So I'm going to scroll back to the top because I would like to read this article. And I'd already selected full text, and then I will click here. And this takes you to ERIC. This is your article information. And to open the actual text from ERIC, it is right here. Sometimes you have to look around. Each database is different. And here's my article. I have tools at the top where I can download it, and I can also print this article. So let's go ahead and close this. And then I'm going to close this. I'm going to go back to my search, but this was my article. And if I would like to go back to my result page, click here. And now I'm back to my search results. So I can keep going through these. I could also go back to the top. I could add additional search terms. If you would like to add additional boxes, go here and click Advanced Search. So now here's our search again, and maybe I would like to go ahead and add higher education. Here I'm going to expand it and select additionally college or university. And post-secondary, I'm adding that to my search, and I'm going to hit search. And now we have 206 results. I'm double checking my filters that I've selected. If I want to add additional filters, just click this button here and you will have your menu. It shows you the filters you have selected. Anything that you want to remove, just select the X and it will remove those filters. And then we can scroll down, add additional filters. I could add a different additional subjects. I could change my subject. If you run into the problem where maybe it's not in the language that you read, you could change it. All of these are in English. And additionally with geography, you could then filter by geography. And I'm going to close this menu. And this is how you search the ERIC database in the Watson Library databases. If you have any questions, please contact me. My name is Anna MacDonald. My phone number is 318-357-6263, or you can email me at reference@nsula.edu. Thank you for watching.